Hey guys, RC here. Welcome back to another RC Reacts. And this is for the Everton versus Leeds United match that took place today in the Premier League. Leeds walking away with 3 points and a very, very tight 1-0 victory. We will take a look at the goal highlight courtesy of NBC, giving all credit to them. And before I get demonetized or my video gets removed, keep in mind, I'm not making any money, so I'm just using the highlight for the one play for the goal. So before NBC High Horses or anybody else, this isn't getting money anyway, so I can't be demonetized. So hopefully that is the case. If not, I guess the video will get taken down. But anyway, they've got it on here. They haven't had this on here before, but a 1-0 victory nonetheless. Taking a look at the game, I've expressed concerns the last number of weeks since we started the back-to-back 4-1 defeats. When we play the upper echelon teams in the Premier League, we get games like we had today where it's very attacking, free-flowing, beautiful to watch, a lot of fun and excitement. And when we play the mid-table and lower tier teams, we get parking the bus and setting up shop, and basically it turns into a clunker. And unfortunately, we have been exposed as a Premier League side and as a championship side that is the one way that you can beat Bielsa and his attacking system at Leeds. So definitely love these games that are free-flowing. Keeping in mind, we had 25 shots against Arsenal, 10 on target last week, 23 shots with 7 on target this week. They had 8 out of 15 on target. We had possession, 140 more passes, 83% pass accuracy. Calvin Phillips had 95% pass accuracy. It's astounding to me that England fans don't realize how good Phillips is if you play him correctly. And unfortunately, that is not in a twin holding midfield position. It's with him directing the attack from the back. So, you're going to get what you get if you don't play him in the correct position. The game was back and forth. A lot of chances. I mean, that's 38 shots on, at goal and 15 on target. A lot of saves. Both keepers made some really big saves. Meslier came out right to the edge of the box and blew up an attacker on one save. Their keeper came out and made the save and then had to come all the way out to the sideline to clear it. And he was completely over on the sideline out of the box. Just aggressive play. It was a lot of fun to watch. Leeds, just like last week against Arsenal, just a lot of shots that were just wide of the mark. Everton did score 2 goals that were both disallowed for offsides. And unlike the Patrick Bamford offsides a few weeks ago, both of those were legit offsides, and we also had goals called back for offsides. Alioski scored a goal where there was an offsides, and Alioski was also offsides on a Patrick Bamford goal that was disallowed, keeping Bamford from becoming the first Leeds player to ever score in 6 consecutive road matches ever. At least I believe that's what the announcer was saying. It might have been Mark Viduka was the only other one. I know Viduka was the only one to have 5 last time Bamford scored. So really rough going on Bamford not getting his goal. Klitsch, he looked really good today, but just his finishes were not solid. And I tell you what, that first goal opportunity that we had early on, they had a keeper save, rebound, a second shot, and it was saved off the line, off the defender's foot. Very similar to the Luke Ayling save off the line that we had several weeks back. So some really great defense, some great play. But it was Rafinha's first goal for the club that gave us the win in the 79th minute. And we are going to take a look at that. So these are just highlights. It is courtesy of NBC, so I hope that's okay. I am giving them all credit, and I'm not making money. This is an unmonetized video, so no sense in reporting it because all you're going to do is take down a video that's not making money anyway. But I'll put the link to this if you want to go watch it and give them all the credit. But this is the prior category, time of possession. Well, that's a phrase we use here in American football. But possession in the match, 59%, 83% passing, 538 passes. Very European style, right? I mean, that's kind of what you think of when you watch Spain, Brazil, high passing, high number of passes, high accuracy. And the good news for Leeds, this pushes us up into 11th position after 10 games. There are some games still to be played, Villa with a few in hand. But in the group behind us, not counting Man United, we are now sitting pretty solid. We're a third of the way to the 40-point mark with only just over a quarter of the season played. So I don't think we're going out on a limb to say we may have secured staying up in the match today. The big thing going forward is how we can do against clubs that park the bus against us. Can we manufacture a goal against those clubs? But on the flip side, after 2 4-1 defeats, we've played two quality teams in Arsenal and Everton that are considered part of that top 6, right? And we have clean sheeted both of them. So that's really good. Taking a look at the fixture list, we said that the next handful of matches we were hoping to get about 5 points, 4 to 5 points. Well, we got 1 against Arsenal. Now we've gotten 3 against Everton. Chelsea's up next. Oh, big shout out to Chelsea, by the way, charging their fans £75 for a ticket, with the fans being allowed back into the stadium in limited numbers next week. Sounds like they're just trying to, get a full parcel of income from a sold-out match with 2,000 people in the stands. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Fat Frank. But anyway, 4 points from 2. I'm very happy with that. No matter what happens in Chelsea, of course, I'd love to see Frank put in his place. But that's going to be the end there. Then we go into West Ham, Newcastle, and then the big away match in the Roses Derby with United taking place right before the Christmas break. And then, of course, a couple of days after Christmas, we get Burnley and West Brom to end out the calendar year. So definitely some winnable matches coming up here. Taking Chelsea out of the equation, I'd like 1 more point if we can get it. I was hoping for 5 at the max, 4 at best, and we've already got 4 no matter what happens with Chelsea. Going into that next set of 3, well, let's say 5 games, I don't see any reason we can't win 4 of those. With the only caveat being, how many of those clubs are going to park the bus on us, set up shop, and play a heavy counter style? That would be the only thing. And then, of course, the Roses Derby showdown with United taking place. So that's coming up. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the game today. If you watched it, if you didn't, NBC does show some replays sometimes. You can catch the highlights. Check the link in my video description. That will take you to the NBC YouTube channel, and you can watch all the highlights from the game. There were quite a few of them. It's about a 15-minute package, so I highly recommend you go check that out and give those guys some money. And hopefully they don't demonetize since I'm pointing in their direction. Anyway, have a good one, guys. And don't forget, I do these reaction videos after every match. So tune in next week for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.